Hello, guys. Welcome to the podcast, back to the show. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about China. So this is actually going to be my first update that I'm going to give to a prior episode of the podcast. And as you know, in my prior episode, we talked a little bit about how China's unemployment statistics are likely fake and how the 20 that youth unemployment was at 20% officially, but that unofficially that it was probably much higher. Well, I just read an insider article that actually confirmed this. So this was actually from a in a university professor in Peking, and he actually was questioning the official Chinese government statistics that people were using. So, youth unemployment was at 20% according to Chinese government statistics. However, when however, there was this professor that actually estimated that the youth unemployment rate is likely around 46%. So that's around half of the youth in the country being unemployed. Now, that's a pretty bad youth unemployment rate. Actually, that's worse than pretty bad. That's horrible. Um, and what kind of interested me was when they were like, okay, well, I was very, curious when they said, okay, well, this is very exact, this is clearly, there's clearly a lot worse. And I kind of knew that, but now I kind of, not only did that confirm what I previously believed, but it was actually worse than I previously believed. I thought that the unemployment rate was around 30 to 35%. But it turns out it was a lot worse than that. Yeah, China's economy probably isn't doing very good right now. I know that a lot of the news is saying, China's GDP grew 6%, but I find that very hard to believe. Considering the youth unemployment rate is this high, even at 20%, the GDP should not be growing. And if it's at 46%, then the GDP is definitely going down. So, the official figures seem kind of off to me. That's kind of confirmation the official figures in China are kind of, not reliable. And the media just kind of keeps running with it because it's their only real information. So, the only information you're really getting out of China is fake information, so the mainstream media just it's their only information they have, even if it's unreliable, so they publish it, and it's a lot more optimistic than really things are on the ground. And just to give you an idea of how bad China's economy probably is doing, the Great Depression, the worst economic crisis in U.S. history, the youth unemployment sat at around 33%. So this is significantly worse than that. And I just kind of wanted to go over this because that article was really, shocking to me. I don't know why, but I thought that their unemployment rate was a lot better than it was. And that's saying something. I didn't even know it was this exaggerated. I thought that it was around 35% at most, not 46%. And that was in March. That was when the official unemployment rate was at 19%. So with the official unemployment rate now, youth unemployment rate now being at 21%, I can imagine that number is probably even higher. So, yeah, things are not looking too good for China's economy right now. Obviously, I do kind of feel pretty bad for just the Chinese people that have to suffer through this massive economic crisis because the dictator did bad policies. Like his zero COVID policy really screwed things up because it pulled all the foreign investment out. It really shattered everyone's confidence in the country, in the China's economy. All of the foreign investors, their confidence in China is gone. And I feel like all of China is really unfortunately paying the consequences for something that this one person is doing. So I just kind of wanted to go over this because it's kind of an update to a recent episode that I did, and yeah, that's it. Make sure to give it a follow if you like this, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye. See you tomorrow.